Marrisa Farina, everyone. Give it up for Marrisa. How's it going? Have you been to Playlist before?
Yes, this is my third time.
Third time, so
Yep.
you're a veteran.
Am I? I feel like there's people who have been here
Third time
many more than
charm.
that.
And so what's it been like? How has your channel and career evolved since being here 3 years ago?
It has definitely grown because of Playlist.
Oh,
And
really?
the people that I've met and the opportunities that I've been given because of Playlist are just, it's amazing. And I can't even just begin to describe the people that I've met and how awesome they have been and helpful and the collaborations and everything. It's so fun.
Who have been your favorite people to collaborate with?
Well, I just got done collaborating with Ariel Scarcella and Bria and Chrissy and Jelly and Day. We did a huge big one in Austin Wells. He's awesome. Yeah.
When you collab with all those hot ladies,
Mhm.
or big voices on the web
They
for
are.
the LGBT, like,
Yep.
what's going on? What's that experience like? Is it like crazy fun behind the scenes, and then what do you decide to actually put out there for everyone?
It is, because it's a bunch of different personalities all in one room, but I feel like we all have the, the same purpose and the same type of voice on YouTube, but we're just all different personalities, so it's so fun doing one big collab and seeing everyone doing their own thing, but like all coming together for it. It's really cool.
And it's not like catty, like get out of the shot.
Oh, no, not at all. We love each other. Every time we get to see each other, it's oh my God, how have you been?
You just did a road trip.
Yes.
What was that like?
It was awesome. I did it with my girlfriend.
Aww.
Girlfriend.
Does she shoot a lot, or you're like, she's obviously in your videos and all
She's
that?
in a few, yeah.
But I mean, or is it like, no, I don't want to be in too many? Do you have a separation?
I do. I mean, the channel is about me and my life and my advice and whatnot, but she is a part of my life, so I do like to involve her in some things. So she likes it. She gets a kick out of it because she didn't really understand the YouTube world before, so she.
How do you explain that to someone that you're dating?
You had to see our first date. It was kind of interesting. She's like, so what do you do? And I'm just like, you have YouTube videos. She's like, oh yeah, I posted a YouTube video before. And I'm like, no, like, a lot of YouTube videos every week kind of thing. And then she said,
She's like, are these appropriate videos?
Yeah,
Or just like subscriber only? Like,
well,
or
the
like
way I explained it, she said she went home and
subscriptions?
checked YouTube, and she was like, oh, okay.
And then are you like, do you feel that people aren't in the YouTube world get a bit freaked out, like, by that? Or
They get confused,
Yeah.
not freaked out. They just they don't understand that I say that it's something that I do more than once. Like, I'm not just making this one video and putting it on the internet and it went viral. I'm like, no, this is a very serious hobby of mine that I do scheduled very often type thing. And they get a little confused, but I think once they start realizing like what goes into it, they kind of understand.
do you feel a responsibility to create content that is meaningful and has a message for the LGBT community? Or is that like not, you don't want people just because that's part of your life?
Well, it started off like that.
Yeah.
And I think since I've been growing with the channel and with my videos, I've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
I'm growing and people are watching me grow with it. So I think that my viewers are starting to want to just know more about me and my life outside of the LGBT and the advice world, and like, what do you do for fun? Where are you going? Like, what's your next road trip? Or so I do love making videos like that, and I do feel like I need to express myself and have a voice in that, but it's definitely expanded.
What's the craziest advice, question that you get or that you've gotten?
Crazy as in like, what kind of
I
crazy?
know you're like,
what
no.
kind of crazy?
Is there anything that you can't give advice on? You're like, I don't even know.
Oh gosh. Well, I get kind of inappropriate questions, if you understand what I mean. And I'm just
Yes.
like, ask your health teachers, ask your doctors. I don't want to talk about that.
I'm not your. They called it when I went to school moral social development, MSD.
Yep.
It's like, I'm not that teacher. I'm not going to teach you how to do that.
Not me. Not for me.
And that's what Google is for.
That's what. Yeah. Google it.
What have you learned about yourself in the process of building your channel?
Well, I always used to label myself as very shy, a big introvert. I was not very talkative and kind of antisocial. And I've learned that, that really isn't me. Yes, it's still a part of me, but I've grown so much with the channel and having to network and speak to people and meet new people all the time. I've kind of learned about myself that I did have this confidence to be outgoing and to be social and turned into this social butterfly. So it definitely helped me.
What continues to inspire you to do what you do?
Just the reactions and the feedback that I've been getting, to receive such heartfelt messages about me helping people and, helping them realize who they are and coming out and being themselves and having that confidence to be themselves. It's just, it really does bring, I know it sounds corny, but it really does bring me to tears reading some of these messages and knowing that I am helping. It's amazing.
Do you feel as much as we've evolved, young people still have a hard time coming out and accepting who they are, that side of who they are?
Oh, definitely. It's never going to be easy. For some, it is, and they're very lucky. But it's never going to be easy. So I always try to tell everyone whenever they ask me, is it going to be easy? I'm like, just hang in there. I promise it will get better. You might think right now it's not going to, but it will.
Yeah.
One day you're going to look back and say, wow, it really did get better.
I get it.
Yeah.
We have a segment called Explain Your Tweets.
Oh, gosh.
So let's get into this.
I'm scared.
And if you have any questions, you guys want to ask any questions, feel free. Let us know. We have a mic. A lot of people just like watching from afar. We have people watching all around in every room. Okay. Learn how to make a voodoo doll at the Voodoo Museum in New Orleans. What brought you to the Voodoo Museum? And how do you, what do you make a voodoo doll out of? Or what are the components?
Oh gosh, well I've forgotten now, but that was a stop on the road trip. We went to New Orleans, and there was a voodoo museum, and it was the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Did it freak you out though?
It did at first, but reading the history behind it and seeing that, it isn't like that thing that you always think of, like, oh, voodoo, you're gonna be like stabbing pins into it and like killing people, and it's actually like this whole art and history behind it, and it was pretty cool. And I don't know, I wanted to tweet it because not everyone goes to New Orleans and says, oh, hey, I went to the Voodoo Museum. Normally it's like, oh, hey, I was on Bourbon Street, or oh, hey, I did this. I was like, nope. Voodoo Museum.
I
went to a museum.
Are you allowed bringing drinks into the museum? That's the question.
No, but I had that right after.
Inside every person you know, there's a person you don't know.
That is very true. So what did I mean by that? Well, without getting too specific, you think you know someone, and you have this whole preconceived notion on this person, and woo!
What the?
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. No.
What is going on?
I don't know.
All right, so continue. All right, continue.
Yeah, so you have this whole preconceived notion of someone, but every once in a while you're gonna see a characteristic or a personality trait or something inside of a person that you may not have been expecting.
Yeah.
So be prepared. Be open to it.
Everyone has two sides.
Everyone has two sides, and just try to embrace it and accept it if you can.
Yeah. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it's not a good thing.
Yes.
You have to learn if you want to, go with it or move on. I'm like, I totally get it. I'm still learning. I'm still unlearning. These are deep. These all have meaning. All right. What did you mean by that? What are you unlearning?
Well, gosh, how long ago was that? That was pretty long.
We went deep here.
We went deep.
My writer.
So
researcher.
I'm still learning. Obviously, that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm still learning things. I'm still growing. I'm still adapting to this world, and I'm unlearning as well because, you're raised a certain way, and you are taught certain things when you were younger, and as you grow up, you kind of make this whole new opinion on the world. If I was a 10-year-old little girl, did I think that this was all going to be cool and something that I was doing? Absolutely not, So I'm unlearning the things that I was taught, that this is how it has to be, this is how you have to think. And I'm unlearning that and creating my own way of seeing things and my own way of looking at the world.
Love that. Well, on that note, that's a beautiful thing to share. Marrisa, everyone, thank you so much for sharing all that and continuing to do the work that you do. A lot of inspiring words there and a lot of fun, too.
Thank you. It was great.
And remember to follow us on at Twitter at What's Trending, because we're putting up highlights there on our Instagram. Also, Marriott's putting up highlights everywhere. It's all going up in real time, so follow us online. And also follow the hashtag Marriott at Playlist to find out who's coming up next. Tomorrow we have a full schedule from 12 to 6 p.m. So if you're here in person, join. If you're watching this online, wherever you are, tweet us with your questions, #MarriedAtPlaylist, and I might just ask those questions to your favorite star here. I'm Shira Lazar. See you soon. Have a great night. Bye. Bye, guys.